What's going on, guys? Reggie Haynes here, aka Wild Productions TV. This is the first episode of Houston Sports Weekly Podcast. Moving on to the Houston Texans. NFL season just kicked off. I'm very, very, very happy about that. You know, I'm a big Houstonian, big Houston Texans fan, big football fan, and I can smell the grass, man. I can smell the grass. I can hear the fans. I just feel the intensity rising through all the football players before when they hit the football field for the first time. And I was very proud to see that the Houston Texans did a phenomenal job with a new quarterback, new system, new players, new rookies in the wide receiving corps, new running back. They just came together as if they've been playing together for a little while. And I think the preseason definitely did benefit a lot for all phases of the game. But along with, good news, the Texans winning 23-14, there is bad news. We lost Brian Cushing for about 6 weeks. Had my first tweeted question from Houston Craze fan, and it says, should Texans let go of Brian Cushing? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because I feel like Brian Cushing is a core caliber player, a key player that can definitely help us, especially defensively. He has athleticism, he has that passion, he's a great vocal leader, and he's also aggressive. And he can do some phenomenal things, for this football team. He's been doing it for years. The only thing that I'll have to say against him is his, lack of consistency when it comes to health. And I'm going to touch base on that later as a, whole franchise, as a whole. But at the same time, I'll have to say Brian Cushing has definitely lacked health, and he's definitely been falling short of staying healthy for a full season. I think last year he was healthy majority of the season. He had 110 tackles. And to answer her question, Houston Craze fan, I think you don't just let go of a guy that makes 110 tackles in a season. You don't let go of a guy like that. I think that this guy has definitely set the bar high for a lot of linebackers in this league, and I think that he can definitely be one of the top 10 or top 5 linebackers in the league if he puts his mind to it and if he stays healthy. So I feel like as a franchise, as a whole, even as the fan base, I feel like we should just be more patient with our players and definitely be patient with Brian Cushing, because we all know when he's 100% healthy, he could do some damn good things. But when he's out, he's out. And I think we do have some players that can definitely step up and help us and fill that void until he returns. So my answer to that question is no, I do not think that we should release Brian Cushing right now. If this consistently happens over the next 2 or 3 years, then that's when I'll be like, okay, maybe so, because that's when age and your body is deteriorating, and then that's when you got to probably say, all right, it's time for us to get this guy out of here and bring in a new guy that can definitely help us and stay healthy consistently.